Group 4 soft wheats are high-yielding feed varieties which are mainly used for animal feed, but some of which also have potential for distilling or for the UKS soft export market. Leeds first came onto the list in 2013 and is the highest yielding variety in the soft milling feed group, both in the UK and the North region. It is rated medium for distilling and meets the UKS specification for overseas markets. Leeds is resistant to orange wheat blossom midge, has above average resistance to fusarium head blight and high resistance to yellow rust. It is susceptible to brown rust and very susceptible to mildew. It is stiff-strawed and has relatively good resistance to sprouting compared with other varieties in the group, but it is late maturing. Myriad first came onto the list in 2013 and is recommended for the North region as a soft milling feed. It has medium characteristics for distilling and meets the UKS specification for export markets. Myriad has moderate lodging resistance but responds well to plant growth regulators. It is resistant to orange wheat blossom midge and has a good rating for yellow rust, although some disease has been seen in untreated trials in 2016. Viscount is recommended for the North, where it achieves a high yield and is considered to be the benchmark variety for distilling. It also meets the UKS specification for export markets. Agronomically, it is short, stiff-strawed, but it is susceptible to sprouting and tends to give low Hagbergs. It has resistance to orange wheat blossom midge and has high resistance to mildew and brown rust. Revelation is a soft milling variety rated good for distilling, and it also meets the UKS specification for export markets. It has good resistance to lodging and has slow primordial development that could make it a useful candidate for early drilling, but it is late maturing and has a tendency to sprout. Revelation has high resistance to yellow rust, brown rust and eye spot, and above average resistance to fusarium head blight, and has a high untreated yield, making it a relatively low risk variety in this market. Horatio first came onto the list in 2012. It is a soft milling variety rated medium for distilling and meets the UKS specification for export markets. Horatio tends to give the highest yields when sown before the middle of September, has resistance to orange wheat blossom midge and high resistance to mildew. The variety is no longer in trials. For more detailed information about these varieties, please visit the AHDB website.